So, um, yeah, so Nomiki, last week on Tuesday, Nomiki Konst announced on the majority report that she was running in um, New York's reformed 59th State Senate District.
My understanding is you have an announcement to make.
I do. I would do this no other place but with our majority report family, who is.
Yeah, real family you got. They don't support you. um, However, like as it turns out, there's already another person um, backed by AOC and the DSA, Kristin Gonzalez, who has, who is running in that district, who has more support amongst the local community. While and Nomiki is running against her, so she would be splitting the left in that district where Elizabeth Crowley is also running. Um, so so you know, here you know, Kristin Gonzalez is on the Katie Halper show with another person who running in local politics, and they're responding to Sam Seder addressing how people are upset with Nomiki.
And Kristin had already in the 17th district gotten secured endorsements from
AOC, DSA.
And if you want me to stop at any point, Kristin, just tell me. Say pause, and I will. Okay.
Sure.
AOC had endorsed the slate and in the 17th, and the WFP.
Pause. AOC actually endorsed us for the 59th district, which she overlaps and represents in. So yeah, that was just flagging that.
Got it. Okay.
Two other bigger groups. Nomi jumped into the race because she had heard from community people in this and people in where she lives in Astoria. I think from her perspective and from the perspective that we're encouraging her to run, that despite the fact that Kristin had these bigger organizations that were endorsing her, that she didn't have support in the community based upon the new maps that were drawn. That her strength, she was in Long Island City, but the bulk of the population is now going to be north of there in Astoria. And of course, it also goes into Manhattan now, the 17th district, the 59th district.
Pause, I guess. Yeah. 25% of the population is in Astoria, so 75% is actually outside of that. I live in Long Island City. I've been organizing in Long Island City for years. I helped start the Western Queens Community Land Trust here to help fight gentrification. I've also been part of anti-Amazon efforts here. So not only is this somewhere that I've been doing a lot of the organizing, but also a lot of the door knocking, because LIC and Greenpoint overlapped with what 17 was. We had knocked and have already knocked over, at this point, over 10,000 doors. When the new district was drawn, over 8,000 doors had, over 1,000 positive IDs. So we really weren't starting from scratch. And what I will also add is we are all of these organizations, even though DSA did an endorsement for 17, are still coming with us and endorsing us in 59, because what Ayapa and I are and what we represent are movement candidates. We're part of a slate because it's bigger than one seat and one race. We run together because we run to fight for things like climate justice, housing justice, healthcare justice, helping pass the New York Health Act. And I guess what I will also just add to this is, because of that, I am also still, it was endorsed and am still now in 59 endorsed by 5 overlapping in our district socialist electeds who are community leaders, who are community organizers, and who are working with us to build power with community organizers in Senate District 59 in every neighborhood. So, I guess I just paused here to kind of help set the record straight there, but also, yeah.
there were some people, particularly online, who were upset, and the feeling was that Nomi was going to split the vote against Crowley. I wasn't aware of what endorsements Gonzalez had, but the bottom line ultimately is this: we don't cover Senate district races on a regular basis. Nomi is a friend of the show. Obviously, she's a regular.
Yeah, you don't know anything about the district. I don't cover that. Yeah. Kristin Gonzalez can tell you exactly, what she's for. She can tell you that she's, for, against gentrification. She can tell you that, she's fought against Amazon in the district. She understands the district. Like, what can Nomiki explain? She can explain that, like, local business leaders, as in, like, capitalists in the support her. Yeah, I mean, Sam doesn't have any explanation for this other than that, Nomiki's my friend and I support her. So yeah, anyway, there you have it.